every morning I couldn't get on the school bus because of all my anxiety, and I would just wait every single day at that school bus, and I would pray that I could just be like everyone else, just be like all those kids. And then finally I would go home and my mom would say, Jordan, can you go to school? Can you go to school today? And I would say, yes, Mom, I want to go to school, but I just can't. And she'd say, Jordan, you just got to try, just keep trying. So I would get to this flagpole right here. We would pull up to my middle school, and I would get to this flagpole, and as soon as I get to this flagpole, my heart would start beating again, just like I was in front of that school bus. I just couldn't get out of the car. And all I remember is this flagpole, me crying, and all the teachers, all the school psychologists would come out and they would try to get me to go into school. And I would just keep on crying and crying and crying, and I would fight, and I would fight, and I just couldn't get myself to the point of facing my fears. But one day I did. One day I came back and I realized something. If you run from all your anxiety, if you run from your fears, you stay exactly where you're at. But if you run towards them, and you face them, and you learn to overcome them, and you beat them, you become stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's where you find yourself. That's where everything gets better. Right at the moment where you're the scaredest, where you're the most fear, where all your anxiety is right in your face, that's what you have to run towards. And when you run towards that, that's where you find yourself. And then when it comes back, you always know that you can beat it. But that's what this flagpole is right here. This is my middle school. I used to get to this point and I used to run and run and run. I never faced my fear until later in my life. I don't want you to wait that long. Face it now.